Joining us right in the studio right now is Midala Balami, is a representative Askira-Uba Hawul Federal Constituency, Borno State. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
I can only imagine the situation. I mean, you represent these people.
Yeah.
Tell us specifically what these parents are telling you regarding the abduction of their kids.
Thank you for the opportunity and the platform. Thank you, Nigerians. First of all, let me say it's a situation that is undescribable. The parents have different level of shock and how they are responding to this shock. You know, these children, the Mussa children, were adopted on the 15th of May. Today is 101 days. They have been in horror, and nobody is aware of their situation as they stand today. Try to have that kind of imagination. Each time I go to my room to check on my kids, the thought of these children, when it's raining, when it's in the night, when people are eating food, and when young children are even sleeping in their rooms and mosquito one bite, try to just imagine the situation. A 5-year-old baby, a 1-year-old child is out there for 100 days.
Do you feel helpless? Because I mean, you are one of the leaders of this community.
Completely.
I mean, and you are with the federal government. Have you been able to communicate to security agencies on how serious this is? Because it almost looks like
this situation happened on the 15th of May. We were on recess and we quickly returned the upper week. That's 2nd of June. I quickly picked a motion on urgent public importance, calling on government, and the House had a resolutions, and the resolutions include asking the federal government, the state government to come together, provide intelligent coordinations, a strategic approach to be able to rescue these children. These 42 children that were rescued on the 15th, subsequently 36 were also adopted in Lassa on the 29th June. And don't forget, along this path also, there were about 38 that were adopted 15th of February. They are 127 days. These are different set of adoptions that directly affect our people.
Honorable member, it pains me, but again, who should do this job? Who should find a way around it? Because
there's no ambiguity. There's no ambiguity.
Yes.
The Constitution have specifically put it. The government, the responsibility of government,
you are part of government.
The constitutional responsibility of your government,
yes,
is to ensure safety and welfare of its people.
Have you failed in that?
As a legislator, I have done my job, and I'm still doing my job, even as I speak with you.
Right.
As a legislator, our responsibility is to ensure that we take off issues that directly affect the life.
Well, you haven't done that in this case.
I have done it.
You haven't.
I have done motion. I have followed up with the Constitution, with the responsible agencies, because those resolutions are the actions that I've taken.
Right.
And these are the situation. And let me tell you, aside from some of this engagement we are having, like we are talking now, the government must understand that even if nobody talks, they must stand up to do their work.
Absolutely. I mean, let's engage our reporter who is on the ground. Umaru Kirawa, if you can hear me, give us an update on what's going on from the community.
Well, it's a painful story from the side of the community. About 100 days now, the children have not yet been rescued. Actions and inactions do not speak much more louder than the parents are expecting. And we were with the parents earlier in the day in Uba town, and following their protest in Uba, they decided to move down to Maiduguri. And from what I'm getting, from information we're getting, reliably, the parents of the abducted Mussa students are meeting with the governor, possibly to discuss ways on how these children can be rescued, what should the government do, and of course amplify their voice to ensure that deliberate efforts are being put in place. And much more muscular efforts put in place in collaboration with the federal government, because largely the state government has sent delegation to the community led by the Commissioner for Education, where they went there to sympathize and reassure the community members that their children will be back. But the federal government has not yet said anything. And that is much more the concern of the parents of the abducted children, and of course community members advocating on the federal government, particularly the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to match his words with action on the renewed hope agenda to come in place to ensure that people are safe, to ensure that all those that have been abducted are rescued alive and people go about their daily activities.
All right. Specifically on the ground, tell us really, the local government authorities where you are, what are they really saying? Is there any urgency, that you could tell us specifically about the actions and activities of government regarding, making sure that these kids are released?
Well, the actions is expected from the government side and from the authorities. It's purely reassurance that these children will be back. But the parents are concerned. The team is penning them very. That is why, in fact, they had to collectively move out from the community. In fact, some of them had to borrow money from community members. Some of them, we were in Uba, they had to sell the grains that they have in their houses to pay transport money to move out from their community to Uba town, and subsequently from Uba town to Maiduguri. So it's a very painful one. The community members are expecting action. The community members, the parents are expecting the government to rescue these children. They said all they want is to ensure that their children are back. And that is all they want from the government. Besides this, they don't want anything from the government. And this is the present situation of the parents. They are advocating on the federal government. They are calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are calling on the security agencies to step up efforts. In fact, civil society organizations too are calling on the government to also step up efforts. Earlier in the day, civil society organization made a press conference appealing on the Nigerian authorities to step up efforts. The silence is too much on the issue of the Borno abduction incident, particularly that of Lassa and Mussa. And that is why everybody is now coming up on board to advocate for the rescue of these children.
Midala, we've gone past assurances and reassurances. There must be concrete steps. Yeah. For someone who is representing this location, these people in this place, you can't be assuring them anything right now. You should be telling them on this day, this particular day, these kids would be out. Can you give that assurance now?
And that is where it's very painful. Reasons are very glaring. These kids were adopted on the 15th. Coincidentally, they were adopted with the children, school children, and teachers in Oyo State. And these children and teachers in Oyo State have been rescued. Now, 100 days. What is happening?
You feel that government...
No, what we are saying, the government have enormous resources, and they deploy those resources, intelligence, coordination, strategy. They put it all together, and they were able to rescue the school children of Oyo State.
You don't think now that the federal government is not doing the same thing for Borno kids?
This is what even you can answer.
Is that what you're saying?
That is very glaring. You can even answer that. You can answer it even yourself.
You cannot answer it. That is very glaring.
Even within the media space, you can see that some people are even beginning to forget about.
So you are telling us now that you as a rep member, a part of a government, you are telling us that the federal government is not deploying resources to release Borno State.
I am saying as a legislator that we, as on our part, are pushing the executive to deploy their resources that they have at their own disposal. We are calling on the President of Nigeria. We are calling on the Governor of Borno State that they should work together. We are talking about lives. We are not talking about other priority. This is a national, important and national priority. And we are saying that the federal government should strategically deploy those resources to rescue the school children, 78 of them, 100 days they've been in captivity. And that is why It is no longer an issue that we need to talk about just assurance. And you know, in instances where people were kidnapped, the government itself have to give a transparent communication. This is the strategy, this is what we are doing, this is where we are, even if they are not given details, even if not to all.
Right.
That communication should be there, channel.
So it's not there now. So we look forward to that, and hopefully in due course, they will be released.
Thank you.
Many thanks. Midala Balami, thank you so much for
Thank you so much for the privilege, and we continue to pray for the safe return of our children.